Hello everybody and welcome back to House Flipper, and you joined me in my office because we just flipped a house, and by popular demand you guys are kind of wanting me to go and maybe make over one of the bunkers, and I've said I know there is a split opinion on this, and some of you like bunkers and some of you don't like bunkers. So for those of you that do like bunkers, this one's for you. You've done lots of other houses. That flood house, that is appalling. It's so bad. It might not be as bad actually now. I know it's not a bunker. I'm not going to buy it now. I might do it later. It's just so bad because you've got to plaster every single wall and you've got to reclad the entire outside of the house. It's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. So, garage with a bunker, old house with a bunker, or the uncle's bunker. Which one should we go for? They're all about the same price. Should we just do garage with a bunker? Because then we can mostly focus on the bunker. And kind of see what these bunker people like in a bunker. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the garage with a bunker. I could buy all of them. All at once. Because I'm that rich in this game now. Let's go. Let's go straight to this bunker. I haven't done this one before. So we're already looking at these three, who are people who are they like a good bit of survival. So we've got this kind of skanky garage. So I'm guessing they probably would like things cleaned up. But generally they like to have things that they can use to survive. So they're not so worried about it being all painted and stuff. Oh, look at this. We've got loads of room down here. Loads of room. And then we've got extra escape patches and things like that. So we've got a lot to tidy up, though. Got room for a toilet and things like that. I don't think they generally need things like sofas. They do need some beds, but they just need some basic beds. We've got this room, this main room here, this room, and this room going up into the garage. So it's not a huge space. I don't know how many people are supposed to be in this space. What have we got in here? We've got a little storage room up here as well. Ew. Gross. So, I'm not 100% certain. I'm going to tidy it up because, quite frankly, cleaning never hurts. No matter who you're trying to sell it to. What to pick up? Oh, so they're things that are not rubbish. They look like just rubbishy boxes there. Got shovels and all sorts in here. I'm just disposing of as much rubbish as I can find. Some things are just rubbish. Some things need cleaning. Got a nice TV there. A bit more rubbish there. So it's a bit easier to walk around in here now. I pick up the car, put it outside, make this into a nice place to live. Posters could maybe stay. I'm not too worried. Again, this is all about survival, so making it clean is kind of nice. But not really necessary. Oh gee, that's just a really bad fridge. Okay, so I'm going to clean it up. I don't know whether they're going to be worried about the cleaning though, and whether they're just like... I don't know what they like at all. Like, I'm really under-knowledged, if that's even a word, as to what these people like. That TV isn't bad, actually. It's like dirt on the car and stuff. And on the floor. Can't even get in to clean it. It's such a dirty garage. Yeah, I think there's also, like, stuff to dispose of or possibly even sell. Yeah. There's stuff on like the top shelves and things. There's also like dirty windows and stuff like that. So have a good old clean of this place first, I think. And then we'll see what we want to do. I mean, I think generally putting in things like water, guns for protection, things like that. I mean, as a Brit, I don't really think about that. Like, generally, the only people in Britain that really tend to have guns around, I would say people that are into like hunting and things like that. I don't think many people just have a gun in their house, but there we are. All clean on the window side of things. Got quite a few boxes and things that need to go. Not really too sure where all the dirt is. I could just wave my mop around. Sometimes just waving my mop around is enough. Because my mop has a really good reach on it now, so I can just cheat by just doing this. Just like, I'm mopping everywhere. Let's find where the rubbish is. Well, there's one bit of dirt that just isn't budging over here. That's one. Yeah, I got it to budge because I'm good like that. There's one bit of dirt on the car. Okay, and a bit of dirt over here, and a bit of dirt around here. Under these boxes. So do these boxes count as dirt? I have no idea. No, they don't. It's just dirt up there. So this is apparently clean. Oh, I think there's some dirt outside. Because I like to clean the outside. Oh no, oh, they might be in the bunker downstairs. Maybe? Because they seem to be in the middle of the garden. Whatever they are, they're getting cleaned. But they're like cobwebs on the floor or something? I have no idea. Oops. So this place isn't looking great, but it's at least clean. And I'm not too worried about it because the main bit of it, I guess, is the bunker. Which is terrible state. It's in a terrible state. So there's some food. And pickles and things like that, which I think is a great idea if you're living in a bunker. All this needs to go, though. Ew. Alright, so oh, there's some cockroaches. If you're a person with catsaridophobia, fear of cockroaches, in the general game options, you can change cockroaches into pieces of glass. I am going to embrace our cockroachy friends. I hope that's okay. We've got water. I mean, the thing is, you do get to see, like, you get to see them getting, like, hoovered up, so it's not like they're going to stay around for long. I'm not going to put up with them. Let's face it, my avatar's a spider. If you can't cope with insects and spiders and stuff like that, you're possibly on slightly the wrong channel. It's a shame. All these boxes, and then we can see what we've got to deal with. So I'm going to be probably stacking all these nice tins and stuff onto the shelves. Possibly getting the shelves stacked against the wall a bit more neatly. Get like a bathroom in and everything like that. So I'm just going to pull out my cleaning mop. As opposed to my dirtying things mop. You do say some silly things in the English language sometimes, I swear. I do it all the time. My grandfather was the biggest stickler, still is, still with us. But yeah, but when I was a child, he was more like strict with it. Biggest stickler for like pronouncing things right, saying the right words, not saying silly, redundant things when you're talking. He didn't do a very good job at like really enforcing that clearly, because I still say them all the time. But there we go. So this bunker, okay, we've got a bathroom in here. So we're all cleaned up now, so that's not too bad. But I'm wondering whether like decorating it nicely is going to be a thing or not. Like, I'm going to go and see if I can have a look at these buyers. See if I can work out kind of anything about them. We've got no information on any of them at all. Alright. 37-year-old former military tactical planner. He wants to protect his family at all costs, even if he needs to kill someone. So he will want guns in here. Ted. At 0 hour, those who are unprepared will be like zombies. They will kill to survive. I want to be ready for it. He will no doubt want guns. She wants a house with a bunker, allowing her to survive a nuclear explosion by half a year, so she'll want huge food supplies. And she might want more home comforts as opposed to those guys, I think, possibly. He does have a family, even though he's called Lone Wolf. Don't know if he's got a family or not. (1958, 1968, and 1981. So Lone Wolf is the youngest. Alright then. I'll put all the basic toilets and stuff like that in here to start with. And I'll see how they react to things as I put them in. Maybe find out a little bit more about them. Everybody else, I know things about them. I know kind of what they like. These guys, not at all. So I'll pop in a toilet. Everybody needs the toilet. Even if it's a zombie apocalypse. So what did they say there? I'm too busy assembling it. A toilet. At 0 hour, even a toilet seat will be an unnecessary luxury. What? Am I supposed to, like, leave it without a toilet seat? Are you kidding me? Like, they don't do a toilet without a toilet seat? Oh, dear. So apparently we did wrong by putting a toilet in. Amazing. Let's put in a sink. They might need a sink for water and stuff. Like, I don't know. I want to give them a bathroom, like just a basic bathroom. Come on. Might be able to use it for a while. And at the end of the day, in 0 hour, if you put a bathroom in, that's not going to be the end of the world, is it? Dear. So I'm not going to decorate. He'd have a problem with that, wouldn't he? These bunker people. No style. Let's do the sink first, actually. I want to see how the sink... Put in the most basic sink. Okay. Do we have sink places? Oh, we do. I just forgot to take the screw off. Okay, so let's put this sink in. I have a feeling someone's going to be unhappy with me for putting a sink in. I saw a game recently that was called Doomsday Preppers or something, but I wasn't quite sure about the art style on it. I like this because it's like got this nice sort of 3D art style. They've done a lot to improve the optimization of the game, and it does seem to be showing at the moment. It so far seems to be a lot better. Okay, I haven't complained about the sink. I'll try and put a shower in and we'll see. Oh man, I'll screw these have I? I'll definitely be like, a shower is a complete luxury that we cannot afford in the zombie apocalypse. I honestly think... Oh yeah, I was in its way. I honestly think that come the zombie apocalypse, when you're down in your bunker, even if for the first few days you can just get yourself a shower. I honestly think that morale is something that is actually very important in that sort of situation. You're scared, you're tired, you're hungry, you're filthy. That makes you feel worse. And if you can't get those things, that's fine, you know, you can live without them, but it certainly helps if you have them. There'll also be some situations where you might get covered in toxic sludge or something and need to, like, totally... Oh, there we are, that's nuts. Yeah, you might get covered in toxic sludge and, like, totally need to shower yourself down. You might get acid in your face or something, you know. These things happen in zombie apocalypses and stuff. Or, like, I don't know, London. That was a thing for a while. That was horrible. Like, why would someone do that? Clicking on all the wrong things. I know how to put these together as well. I'm just misclicking all the time because the things aren't just blue for me to click on. I'm so lazy. I'm just like, if I click everywhere, eventually I'll get it right. But really, I should just actually be looking at what I'm doing. Right, okay, so we've got this basic bathroom in here. It looks nice. I would love to decorate this place. I would even love to paint the ceiling. But I don't think that's going to be acceptable. Okay, so what are we going to do with these? I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to put them... Get them nice and straight. And pop them over here. I may get other ones as well. I'm going to pick this up. Pop it out of the way. Gonna pick this up. Gonna pop it over here. Nice and straight. Oh no. I'll just pop it in the corner here then, I guess. Oh, apparently I can't do that either. Alright then. Pop it in there. That's quite a small space though. I don't like putting things in tiny spaces. I'll put it there for now. I've got a lot to tidy up, you see. Put them around the corner from each other. But yeah, if I just tidy up this area, I can put a couple of racks in there, you see. It's just at the moment, there's things all over the place. I would like to put on shelves. Now, we did have a shelf over here where we had all of these like corn thingies. So why don't we like put things in kind of an order, shall we? Like put like all the pickles together. Stack them all nice and neat. And then put all the cereals together and stack them all nice and neatly. That can be my thing with bunkers, you know? So we've got all these cereal things. I can just bring them all here and pop them all together on their own little shelf. They don't seem to be stacking very well, so I'm just going to move them until they do. There we are. Pickles and cereals. What's more pickles and more cereals over there, and then I'll buy more stuff as well. This is just getting it all in a nice order. All looking nice. Yeah. Put some cans of like meatballs and things like that up here. And buckets of water. Probably down the bottom there. Oh no, actually you could just stack them to the side of here, I guess. Yeah. So this is just neatening everything up. Totally neatening it all up. But it's not going to make them more likely to buy it. Actually doing this doesn't help in any way, except for making a bit more room for me to be able to store other things. So some more cereals. Just put them like in front like that. Stack them like a pyramid sort of idea. And we do have some more pickles around. So just generally neatening up the place is a good start. Ah, bottles of water. Okay, they can go next to whatever that is on the shelf there. Just imagine a bunker would just be full of stuff to eat, wouldn't it, really? So we'll take all the pickles through to the other room as well. So just in case there's any pregnant ladies with cravings in the apocalypse. You never know. That in my head is the only reason that anyone would want to eat pickles. Is that pickle jar bigger than the other ones or something? Or is it up in the air? Cannot work that out. No, it is. We've got different sizes of pickle jar. No! I don't understand why we have a massive jar of pickles. That is bigger than all the other jars of pickles. Why are you bigger? I may have to sell that one. So like when we look at all the survival stuff, right? Okay, let's have a look at survival. Boots, water container, canned food, tomatoes, meat, chickpeas, tuna, switch, a spoon, shovels, a sewer grate. To escape, I guess. Plastic barrel, peanut butter, rifles and gas masks, first aid kits, canisters, knives, soup, nuts. Oh, they're nuts, not cereal, sorry. Pickled cucumbers, a generator, a hat, a gun, a power generator, reinforced doors, which we've got, food containers, large food containers, bunk beds, packages, and boxes. So these are all things for survival. And other things that we should probably be sticking to. Wow. That's an expensive generator. Gas cylinders. So we'll do the guns and things like that at the end. We'll get the food all sorted out onto the shelves first. We'll maybe buy some extras. But I think a sewer grate might be quite cool. Put it behind the stairs here. Nobody particularly enjoyed that, but I guess I think that's a good escape mechanism, I suppose. Okay, just trying to still pick up all these cans and stuff. Those can go in front of the meatball cans. We'll pick up all the meatball cans first, if we can. Pick up the cans if we can. Oh, it's so funny. Oh. Why am I not performing at the Fringe? For those of you that do not know, the Edinburgh Fringe is a comedy festival held each year in Edinburgh, where independent artists may come along And book spaces in performing venues and also perform on the street. And lots of people go and there's a lovely party, carnival kind of atmosphere and it's really cool. So if anybody's planning to go to Edinburgh around this kind of time of year, that's something that you can do. Okay, so we've got these like packets. Maybe rotated to just go like that. I mean, the issue I'm going to have probably is that I'm going to struggle with putting things on top shelves. It's always been an issue in this game. You almost need a little step ladder or something. It's possible to get things on top shelves. It's just that you've got to have something to stand on. Which I don't at the moment. Pick up all the tomato soups because I'm just lining them up in front of the meatballs. Some of these are different. Some of these things are not like the others. See if you can get them up there. Alright, I'm gonna buy like, I don't know, a chair or something. Just like super simple chair. In grey. It's not the same chair. In grey to match the bunker. I'm gonna pop it here so I can like move it around and stand on it so I can put things away up on that higher shelf. You know I'm not going to live here, he might. You know I'm not going to keep this chair. You know that, right? I can't stack these things on shelves without something to stand on. This is like shopkeeper simulator. The last packet of rice. Oh no, second to last. It's a shame because they fitted really nicely there. There's some macaroni as well. Turn them around, pop them this way around. And pop the packets of macaroni along there as well, I think. I'm not trying to be too perfect, but I do want things to be kind of neat at the very least. And shift scroll to rotate you. Thank you. Wonderful. I don't know if I will fit stuff on the top. These could go on the top if I can fit them. I need a blinking ladder in this game, I swear. Something tall I can jump on. Try this wardrobe. See if I can jump on top of that. No, that's too small. That's too big. Like a tall sort of chest of drawers-y thing. Could jump on that if I'm clever. Come on, let me jump on it. Seriously? Need something else to jump on, like an intermittent thing. Another slightly smaller bookcase. There we are. Oh, of course the ceiling's stopping me, that's what it is. I would probably go crazy without furniture. Okay, so she's alright for furniture. I'll reach those from there though. Probably, yeah, if I sold that I could probably... Like, he's way happier without furniture. He just wants the whole place to be full of guns or something, probably. And like generators and things to survive with, where she's more like, Are these water containers like full or empty? Kind of thinking a third one up there would like make it look nicer. Water, I need more. Just this amount of water. It's not so much. More water. Okay, that's fine. We can completely stack water all the way along the walls. We could have a whole thing full of water there. Have more bottles of water. Have more bottles of water. All over the place. All these little nooks and crannies that have got things could have more water on them. Okay, so picking up all these like tins and things. We've got a thing of soup here, which could go on the bottom shelf down here. I could add more to it. We have quite a few cans of tuna and more cans of this like soupy stuff, so I'll move this one. Move on to like a lower shelf. Because it's a different style. That might be like lentils or something. Chickpeas. The chickpeas can go down the bottom. The tomato soup can stay on the top. The tuna and the peanut butter can probably go down there as well. Getting a little difficult to place them now because I've got too much furniture in the way. Probably not the tightest stacking in the world, but never mind. And whatever that is, pop in there as well. This is like tidying my house. And my house isn't a bunker. You know, I've got one random peanut butter, but never mind. Peanut butter is good, tuna is good. So now everything's tidied away. Like, as much as it's not something that they are insisting on, it definitely helps with the whole fitting more stuff in. There we are. Lovely. Still going to keep my chest of drawers, and I'm still going to keep my chair because it definitely helps to have them around. Okay, I'm going to buy a lot more water. It seems like water is a big thing for them. I'm kind of thinking, if I press shift, can I just keep going with it? Some games that works, some it doesn't. Don't tell me there's a game where have to individually place all the waters. Seem really happy though. The more I'm buying, the happier they seem. Fill the whole bunker with water. Woohoo. So it seems like Lone Wolf, like in a bunker without furniture, Lone Wolf is going to be the one that will buy it. But it seems that Maria wants a little bit more furniture. And Ted... And the fact he's a military tactical planner. I do believe that they need somewhere to sleep. So I'm going to see if I can pop some bunk beds in here. Although were they under survival? They might have actually been under survival bunk beds. Plastic barrel. No idea what's in it, but oh well. Aye, bunk beds. Beds of the bunk. One bed. Where's the second one? Okay, so this guy's liking my place more now. Don't know if there's room for a second bed in here. I may have to move this whole shelf over to fit a second lot of bunk beds in. And then I don't know what's going to happen to the stuff I stacked on there. Oh right, here's room for another shelf. Oh no, what happened to all the stuff I neatly stacked? Oh gee. Oh no. That sucks so much. Okay, so guys, when you're doing the bunkers, don't let this happen. I kind of thought I'd be able to move it with the stuff on, but no. Apparently not. So I guess I'm moving my chest of drawers out here so I can stack things onto these shelves. Unbelievable. So if you want it kind of more homely, then definitely Lone Wolf is not the one to go for. I am so disappointed with this. Oh my goodness me. I stacked all those cans and they all just fell off the minute I moved the shelf. Because apparently we need more beds. And I don't really have room to fit them. Let's pop. Fine, I'll put water up here then, shall I guess? I honestly just want to throw these out the window right now. You have no idea. Like, I am known for having a decent amount of patience. But sometimes things test that. Sometimes things test that quite a lot. And this is one of those times. Mind you, at least it's not in such a state as it was when I first got to this, because I've moved all the pickle jars and things out of the way as well, so it's not as bad. It is a tad frustrating. kind of like laying stuff out on the shelves. It's pretty cathartic in a way. I might have a whole shelf of macaroni. I might put more water on that shelf as well. The water shelf. I'm not too worried whether the labels are the right way around or anything like that. I'm not quite that worried about it, but I am kind of trying to stack them as neatly as I can. So yeah, we'll pop the macaroni on the top, and then all the water's just going on the floor. Part of me wants to put some kind of shelving in of some description to put the water onto. I have 1 can of peanut butter. You can go there. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we should like actually, you've got a whole shelf in here. Put cans in here then. Put all the meatballs in like a little row, and then put all the soups in a little row. Like that. They did kind of fall in a bit of an order, didn't they? Looking at it. Definitely squeezied in a bit tighter. A little bit difficult to stack them right, really. This reminds me a little bit of when I was doing visceral cleanup detail. I was trying to stack everything in the box in the, you know, the little crate areas. It was a little bit difficult. So it's just slightly reminding me of that. Oh yeah, you can squidge them in a bit closer. I wonder why I couldn't do that with that one. There we are. You can fit like an extra one in then at the front, and that will be do you know what? Put it in like that. Ugh. It's just not working. That'll have to do. Nearly there. We're just going to get all the big soup cans, pop them in. Like supermarket sweep or something for stacking cans. I guess it's different to just doing painting all the time. I don't know whether actually painting these walls and making them look nice and making it look not like a complete dump is going to please anybody. Could I at least paint it white with that? I mean, it would make me feel better if I was in a nice light room rather than in a like a horrible, disgusting bunker. Maria might appreciate it. Because if she's got to... The thing with Maria is she's considering that she's going to have to live here for a while. And I'm thinking, well, if you've got to live in a place for like 6 months while there's a nuclear winter... Because, you know, that's totally going to be blowing over in 6 months. But besides that point, if you're going to be planning to stay somewhere for a while, like for a nuclear winter, etc., you're going to need it to be a little bit more cheery than just like some grey walls all the time. So you would like a nice bathroom and things like that in your bunker. Bunkers don't have to be horrible. I've seen some lovely designs for actual real life bunkers. Seen some really nice designs. Okay, well, loads of tins on that shelf. That's really good. Let me in. Let me in. I don't know if I kind of need to stack like a whole shelf full of each tin or something. But at least we've got a place for all the ones that we that came off this shelf. Now means you can put more bunk beds in. I'm kind of thinking I might just be like, I might throw caution to the wind a little bit and just be like, you know what? I don't care. I want to make this place pretty. So I may put rugs in, I may put furniture in, I may just make it like the world's prettiest bunker. And that'll just have to be tough. I've seen people do really, really lovely builds, but I'm a bit of a novice to the old bunker thing, so I might just paint it white, mostly white, because I think that's going to really help make it look nicer, make it look brighter. There's no natural light in here. No windows, no nothing, so... Right, we can get our second bunk bed in here now, and I'm hoping that that will make it a bit nicer for people. We'll need to put a generator in somewhere, and then start putting weapons and stuff in. As well as the fact we're going to paint it. Boots. I reckon boots at the end of the bed. Don't know if anybody's going to appreciate that at all. Then I'm going to buy some paint. God, I hate this place. It's so depressing. I'm going to paint it all. You can't stop me. You can't stop me from painting this whole bunker. Oh, look how much nicer it looks already. I don't think it's like really helping them like with what they want the bunker to be. I mean, I'm not going to be silly and put like feature walls in or anything like that. But I definitely feel like a little bit of paint and some kind of flooring might make this look a little nicer. Yeah, poor Maria has to live her entire nuclear winter out in this place. I don't want her to have to look at grey brick the whole time. Ugh. You know, it's not actually the zombie apocalypse already. It's just kind of, you know, preparing just in case. So I see no reason not to decorate. It's a shame I can't do much about the ceiling, but it's just tough. I mean, I do need to leave my sewer grates and things, because they are good escape routes at the end of the day. I mean, I'm kind of wondering whether we should put some art down here, because that needs to be preserved, right? Doesn't it? Art needs to be preserved in the apocalypse. If anybody ever saw the Netflix series of 12 Monkeys, or I think it's on Amazon and Sci-Fi and stuff like that, you know, the series rather than the film, there's something that the lady scientist, Catalina, says. And she's like, you know, basically the whole point of any of this is art and society and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Preserving art might be something that I need to think about in this bunker. Might want some colour actually, because one thing I'm kind of thinking is that it can drive you mad just white all the time. That can be kind of just as bad, because that's kind of what they do when they keep people in labs and stuff, you know? So let's have a look at flooring. I've got all sorts of tiles and things I could put down. Probably put those in the bathroom. But I would probably say that I want some nice sort of flooring. Nothing too dark though. I wouldn't wish that beige carpet even on people in the apocalypse. It's the most awful thing I've ever seen in my life. And that's quite dark still. I'm almost wondering whether just to go with a pine laminate. Is that too... No, that's alright. That just looks cheerful. Can't get it under the stairs. Oh no. How far can I get it? Get it out there. In there, along there. I know I'm terrible. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna laminate this place. Laminate's practical, right? Laminate's super practical. There we are. How much nicer does that already look? There we are. Lovely. We'll get a nice tile down in the bathroom as well. And Lone Wolf can get stuffed. Stuff you, Lone Wolf. I am making this place look habitable. There we are. Rats. Need a little bit under here. And then it's going to be the end of the episode, I think. So I'm going to put in my favourite floor tiles for the bathroom floor, which is grey square. Yeah, this is looking nice now. See? So we'll paint the rest of it next time. We'll get some tiles up in the bathroom. And we'll make this a place that they could possibly, you know, live here for a little while, you know? Get some lights that aren't stupid emergency lights in and stuff. Where's even the light switches? I don't even know. See, it's terrible in here. Absolutely awful. Where's my switches? Okay, so there's a switch there. What does that even do? It's not even turn the lights on. Open the bunker. Oh, that one turns the light on. Okay. You don't seem to turn any of the lights on. What about you? You turn some lights on. Oh, look at it though. Ew. Horrible, horrible place. Let's have a quick look. In here, there should be a switch somewhere. The lighting. I can understand having that type of switch. I can't find the light switch in this room. I might have to pop one in. There was one under survival, definitely. I have no problem with the survival lights. I mean, they're a little bit... but... yeah. At least get that light on as well. Okay, so is there a switch in here? Yes, there is. Right, so we've got all the lights on. And you know what? The game is running so much better now with lights on and things like that. For me, anyway. I know there's still a lot of you that can't get it to run. So this bunker is looking quite nice. That one still does this room. That one does the bathroom. Like I say, I don't want it to look like a pretty house. Like, just having some white walls and stuff, though, will make it a little bit more habitable. And also, we wanted those last set of bunk beds in. So I'm not going to be ridiculous with this. I'm going to keep it looking like a bunker. But like a bunker that you might actually want to live in, rather than one that's like all grey stone and horrible. There we are. 2 beds will be just right. That's fine. So she's liking that as well. More beds is good. I'm not sure that we can fit a couch or anything in here. This seems to be just a place for escaping. This is the bathroom. This is the main living area. We can just fit a little bit of storage in around some of the more escapey areas. But I don't want to stuff it too full with storage, because otherwise it starts to look a bit icky as well. I mean, the water could be stacked along the edges of this area as well, possibly. I might move a few things, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed my first look at the bunker. When we sell it, we'll be able to see a lot more about what these people actually liked and didn't like about the build. So we'll see. I think I'm doing too much decorating, but I don't care. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more House Flipper, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.